Yeah, I've been following Katie Porter since she dumped a steaming hot bowl of mashed potatoes over her, well, now ex-husband's head. So she's never been personality plus, but I have to tell you, she really did some big revelations during this interview. Clearly, she was unprepared. She had a list of what she was going to be asked. She was unprepared to answer anything outside of the realm of what she was expecting, which automatically disqualifies her to be California governor.
So, Katie Porter. Katie Porter wants to be governor of California. Unhinged Katie Porter. Katie Porter who had that domestic dispute. Katie Porter. Let's talk about why Katie Porter is the last person California needs as a Democratic candidate. Katie Porter is not a leader. She's a liability. However, Katie Porter is perfectly molded for the elites to manipulate. First off, her erratic behavior. Picture this, if you will, a 2006 domestic dispute. Remember, this is a gubernatorial candidate for California where she allegedly dumped boiling mashed potatoes on her ex-husband's head, shattering a coffee pot in a rage. This is not just some kind of quirky little thing. This is somebody who is absolutely unequivocally unhinged. Fast forward, her congressional office. Her congressional office is a revolving door, 65% staff turnover. That is 4 times the average. And why? Reports say that she berates her staff to tears. Remember, this is a gubernatorial candidate. Some call her a rage-filled narcissist, even racially abusive behind closed doors. Even Democrats. Most Democrats are jumping ship because they don't want to be linked to this woman.
What it showed is if we don't electrify our transportation sector, that we're going to lose more than 500,000 Californians dying prematurely to air pollution and other problems. And the state could lose. Get out of my fucking shot.
I wanted to tell you that that's actually correct. It's not that it's electric vehicles, it's that if we don't make a commitment to the Paris Climate Accord.
Okay, it does. Okay, you also were in my shot before that. Stay out of my shot. Okay, I'm going to start again with electric vehicles saving us money. Perfect. Okay.
Now, this is the thing. Porter's got this knack for memorizing stats and wielding a whiteboard in hearings, and this dazzles some people. This makes some people think like, yeah, she's brilliant. But it's all smoke and mirrors. Critics call her a performative parrot. She's not a thinker. She does what they tell her to do. She memorizes things, and she can impress those who don't know any better. After losing the 2024 Senate race, she didn't reflect. No, she didn't think about it. She said and cried, it's rigged. She blamed billionaires with no proof. Again, that's not leadership. This is someone who is delusional. And do not be fooled by her so-called anti-corporate crusade. Katie Porter has taken over $197,000 from corporate executives in this cycle alone.
Yeah, not so secret, actually. If you know how the Democrat Party works in California, it is extremely powerful. They get their money from the environmentalist groups. They get their money from the teachers union. And the reason we have so many terrible candidates, I'd look at Katie Porter, I'd look at Kamala Harris, I would look at Senator Alex Padilla and Adam Schiff, is that the Democrat Party finds transactional actors, people that can be controlled, and they elevate them through the political system in California. And what you heard Katie Porter say there was so revealing. She said, it won't be a Democrat running against me. It will be a Republican. So as a refresher, California has a top 2 jungle primary system, which means it could very easily be 2 Democrats. But the last time we had a big election in California, Katie Porter was running for senator against Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff was the one who got all of the funding from the Democrat machine. And what did they do when they got behind him? They started putting money into the Republican candidate's campaign, Steve Garvey, to make sure that it was Adam Schiff facing off against the Republican Steve Garvey, because that's what Schiff wants. It makes it for an easier time on a statewide race. And lo and behold, we have Adam Schiff. Well, that left Katie Porter out in the dust. And so this tells me, Grant, that the machine has promised to crank Katie Porter up to their top position in the governor's race, and they will do the same thing. They will find Chad Bianco or Steve Hilton, the strong gubernatorial candidates on the Republican side of the ticket. They will help fund those campaigns. And she just revealed it all. And I don't even think she meant to do that.
She's cozying up to the same Wall Street to the same big pharma types as she claims to fight. She is a hypocrite as well. But she is a dream for lobbyists. She is a dream for donors who need a loyal foot soldier. Not a reformer who might expose their schemes, like how taxpayer money gets funneled into insider deals or bloated budgets that keep California's housing crisis alive. No. And speaking of crisis, let's talk numbers. California's median home price, over $800,000. Net migration out of the state, a record 343,000 in 2024. People flee as taxes soar. And people also flee as draconian laws choke off small businesses. Porter has a blind loyalty to the Democratic machine, and it's the Democratic machine that fuels this mess. She's not here to fix it. She's here to keep it humming for the elites and get paid on the back end for it. Just look at her recent TV meltdown, threatening to walk out when pressed on redistricting. She's dismissing 40% of California's voters who backed Trump as irrelevant. Remember, this is a gubernatorial candidate for one of the most powerful states in the nation, if not the most powerful state in the nation. And her arrogance is alienating half the state. This is not a unifier. She is a divider. She is a puppet. If Porter gets the governor's seat, all you can do is expect this once beautiful state to just sink into the ocean. She's not just a puppet, though. This is unbelievable. This is a wrecking ball. Her track record shows she doubled down on policies that crush the middle class. Sky-high gas taxes, regulations that strangle innovation, rubber stamp budgets that launder our tax dollars into insider hands, while she preaches all along that she's fighting for us. Now, a real leader might expose Sacramento's corruption, might push for affordable housing, right? Porter? No. She'd smile. She'd wave her whiteboard and do as she's told. Guys, gals, California deserves better. This is a beautiful state. We need a governor who thinks for themselves, not a volatile performer. Not a volatile performer, not a lunatic, not someone who serves the elite while taxpayers foot the bill. Katie Porter is not just a bad choice. He is a disaster waiting to happen. We deserve better. We need better. We gotta get better. Peace.